Hey, what's up? This is Joe. This video is going to take you on a journey from Florida to North Georgia as I camp out at a beautiful spot next to a swamp, experience a tire plug failure, and go through the process of replacing my rear tire at my friend Tom's place in Gainesville. As I was leaving Panama City Beach, I got yet another nail in my rear tire. That just about winds it up for Panama City Beach. That plug seems to be holding up, man. I mean, I'm a little bit wary about riding a tire that's got two plugs in it, but like I said, I've heard of guys doing a lot more than that. Anyway, it's getting absolutely hotter than hell out here, so heading north out of here and gonna try to get into some better weather. From Panama City Beach, Florida, I headed north towards my friend Tom's place in Gainesville, Georgia. All right, so I'm near Vernon, Florida. This place is totally free. There's only two camping sites out here. There's this one and there's that one over there. But yeah, just went for a swim in the kind of mangrove swamp over there. Not sure if I'm necessarily cleaner, but I feel like I'm a little less smelly. All right, so it's about 7 a.m. Ready to head north, man. The temperature's been like in the 90s, getting a little too hot for tent camping. Today I'm gonna probably make my way into Alabama for a bit, then into Georgia. I checked my tire pressure today. Both the tires are a few pounds low, which is, you know, normal. Just plan on keeping an eye on it, taking it easy. Despite having checked my tire pressure that morning, I had a feeling I was losing air. After applying some soapy water, I noticed a leak in the first plug I had installed about 1,400 miles previously. All right, so it looks like the first plug that I put in back in Crystal River is starting to fail. So I've never done this before, but I'm gonna try to fish the old one out and throw a new plug in there, and hopefully it'll hold up. I let it sit up for about 30 minutes this time. Just kind of make sure everything's seated. Filled it up full of air, poured some soapy water on it, didn't see any holes. So fingers crossed it's gonna make it, at least to my friend Tom's place in Gainesville, Georgia. So I'm gonna run by the auto parts store and just pick up a can of Fix-A-Flat just in case. Otherwise, wish me luck. right, I'm in Eufaula, Alabama. Rode about 60 miles on the new plug, and just did a soapy water test and didn't see any bubbles. It appears to be holding air, so it's extremely rare that I actually break down and get a hotel room, but tonight I'm just kind of wary about riding down a really rocky gravel road. I suspect that some of the roads I was riding yesterday may have contributed to that plug failing. So I'm going to try to limp it up to Columbus, Georgia, and look for a cheap room there. That way I can keep an eye on the tire. All right, well, that was nice. That's my first time sleeping in a bed in almost 3 months. So to me, even going to a cheap hotel room is just like, you know, really living it up. So anyway, pretty much all packed up. I just threw some soapy water on the rear tire, and I still got a little bit of a leak in there. I lost about 5 pounds of pressure during the night. I got that can of slime, so I think I'm gonna go to the gas station and sit next to the air pump, put that slime in there. It's definitely leaking, but it's not as bad as it was with the old plug. So hopefully once I put that can of slime in there, it'll kind of take up the rest of the space. I'm gonna have to ride through the big city of Atlanta, which is kind of gonna suck, but anyway, we'll see how it goes. All right, just made it another 50 miles, stopped and let the tires cool down, checked them. They are both A-OK. That was quite a relief to see the same 42 PSI reading. Fingers crossed, I got about 111 miles to Tom's place in Gainesville. What's going on? Oh. All right, so as you can see, I stopped over at Tom's place. He's got a tire machine, and so I was gonna go ahead and replace that rear tire that's been leaking on me with the plugs. And it looks like I'm getting roped into a lot of basic maintenance
preventative maintenance.
I was getting really lazy, but he's kind of like guilting me into doing a lot of extra stuff, which is good. You know, it's good to have a friend like that. You know?
I need him to be dependable to make better videos. I don't want him to be working on his bike all the time like Scotty.
Exactly.
I need Joe to be out there riding and seeing the sights and making the dinners.
In what was undoubtedly one of the cushiest spots I've stayed in, I set up camp right on the Persian rug in the living room next to the garage. Please hit like and subscribe. We're going to take a ride in Tom's all-terrain Palace. Look at all these switches and buttons and stuff.
Okay. Play around, man. It's like
a freaking jet.
airplaning. So this guy, you know, he sponsors a bicycle team as well as a Formula One team. So it's got a big horn. Then it's got
oh, that's
the little
nice.
toot horn,
right?
Just to give the little bicycle guy a little love.
Toot right there. Yeah.
Just to give him a little love.
Right
I'm
on.
just saying,
Yeah.
hey, I'm right behind you, bro.
I can appreciate that.
No power seats. No. It's got a real key. Turn the key, not push a button.
Yeah, I like that.
This is your display. This up here is just all your warning lights.
Yeah.
This display up here, so it's, and you got to steer it. It's the steering is the weirdest thing about it because it doesn't self-center.
Yeah.
So you have to turn it back. So
Right.
a lot of people just drive them off into the ditch because they might get like a right-hand turn and then it just keeps going right. They don't understand that it's not going to self-center.
Right.
Compass, bearings.
Wow.
And then go through the picks because the guy drove 2 miles away, but then on the wrecker had to come back to pick up all the stuff that I collected in a box.
Yeah.
Got him some stuff, bro.
Oh yeah. Lots of stuff. He's running out of real estate.
It says wood for sale.
This is the Dunlop Sport Max Road Smart 3. And I've been running the Michelin Pilot Road 4, I think it is, pretty consistently, but you get kind of a really sort of an uneven wear pattern. You get a lot of cupping after a while. So I'm anxious to give these a try. These were a little bit cheaper. The slime that I put in there seems to have taken up the rest of the space, and it seems to be holding air now. But since I'm nearing the end of the life anyway, I'm going to go ahead and replace it. Oh yeah.
There's your rag right here for your hands.
That slid right out.
Yep.
It's good when you get enough lube on it.
Use that end.
Use this end going into it.
Yeah, in the valve stem.
Grab it where?
Anyway,
Here.
no, not on that thing. Underneath. There you go. Stick it with this 2-inch receiver.
Okay.
There you go. Is our bead
Which way? Does it matter?
disc up.
Yeah, okay.
Usually I do the disc up.
Yeah.
This is just breaking the bead. And then we gotta get it off the valve stem. Because sometimes tires have, yours doesn't, but they have
Yep.
TPMS, tire pressure monitors.
Yep. There we go.
Watch your head. Do it again.
Care if I do it?
Oh, you do it.
Yeah, I just want to get a feel for it.
There you go.
There we
Now
go.
do the other side. Just put the tool down.
Okay.
And this thing, if I mount it in the GMC, it's more upright. But I've never done it in the Kubota. I just wanted to try the Kubota. Plus the Kubota's in the shade.
Yep.
I had a reason to do it over here, so you wouldn't get hot. That's down. That's off.
Okay.
So at that point, you can just make sure it's off. Just go around the tire.
Push it around.
Like that. Yeah. Just
Yep.
go around the tire like that.
What are you looking at now?
See under. So on this one, the rim's going to go inside these things.
Oh.
So I'm trying to determine what hole to put this in. I think I'm going to go in one hole on this side. And we're not cranking them. We're just like
seating them in there.
Seating them in there.
Huh.
It needs to go into the middle from underneath. Like all the tire needs to go into the middle of the rim.
Yeah.
Because that way it gets you that maximum, and then stay off your disc while you're doing it.
Yep. Okay, gotcha.
It's a little harder when you do it without the machine.
Yep. There we go.
That usually gets the splash out.
Yep. Yeah, let me see those plugs.
There's one.
See what they look like. Wow, that was deep inside there. Probably didn't need to go that deep. All right, where's the other one? Yeah, here's the other one. Good old.
They see how they mushroom out, right? I mean.
Yeah, good old plugs.
Fort 9, he says these are the best ones. Remember how he did the test?
Yep. Well, he put them through a stress test.
Put them through all the different kinds.
Put a pressure meter on them.
And you put that snake in, and the tool's split on the end. You twist it, pull it out, you're golden.
Yeah, and it actually, they found that when you put pressure on it, it actually reseats itself in there. So,
like if you need to do it again or something.
That'll work. This rim looks fucking great too.
Yeah. It was fun.
Nice to have a good
spot right here.
Good running bike.
From the casting, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep, and there's the 33, something J3. Valve stem looks good.
I've never
Did
seen
you
a
take
leak.
12 millimeter to it to see if it's loose?
No.
Here, just give it a little tug with it. Here's the wrench right there. You gotta push the button to take it out. There you go. Here's your 12. And just give it just a little, not much, you know. It's not a 12.
Nope.
What
the fuck is it though?
13, bro. It's a
Oh,
9/16.
wait, I put the wrench.
Oh, you put the wrench in
backwards.
wrong? Yeah. That's off.
Oh,
That's off. There you go. Feel good?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't need much because it's rubber.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just compressing rubber. So you get it on one side, you get it going.
Yep.
So if you're doing it by yourself,
Yep.
you would have a one of these maybe. I've also got these bead things in there. Just to
those
hold
are nice.
yourself down on this side.
Yeah.
Just to hold yourself down while this goes around like this. Here, hold this right here. Hold this thing down just a little bit. Because we want to get this in the middle, right? Remember how I said your tire needs to be in the middle of the rim?
Yeah.
So the inner part that we're moving, if it's in the inner part, it'll be way better. It'll go in that. Because the tire's stretching around the rim right now.
Yep.
Push down right here. You'll feel it give. There you go. Got it?
Yep. Everything was going fine up until this point, when the rim began to slide on the holders underneath.
That's what that part I hate. It's because it starts to move.
Yeah.
And the things, let me tighten the things down.
Close.
I need just my one spirit.
That's the good stuff. There we go. Oh, she's getting there. One more time. There we go. Thank you, sir.
Well, it should have been easier.
Right.
I should've
No,
watched
listen,
my-
man.
I should have watched my Nomar video before I did it.
Well,
Because there's a girl that does it, and I'm like, oh, that's what we forgot to do.
at least it's still in one piece.
I have to watch my videos. 1,
There we go.
2.
Pop. He's got this tire balancer.
Teleflix. It's old school 80s. Teleflix used to make these balancers, and I mean, this is what they use for superbikes, 200-mile-an-hour superbikes. This is how they balance.
No kidding. Yeah, by hand like that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So see where the wheel weights are now?
Yeah.
On this side of the thing, on this side of the arm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now let me move them over here.
Well, that's about where it was.
I'm gonna move them over here. Now let's see where it goes. They're gonna be on that side of the arm now.
Same place, I think.
Not the same place. I wish it were
No?
the same place. It literally is so
That I could almost
close
don't
that
even need
I've
to
got to
balance
figure
it.
out. I got to figure out where I want to put a weight. Look at that.
If
I mean, it's like,
Anyways.
dude, it is so close. Because now it only moved to there.
yeah.
And keep in mind, see, these things are on bearings, and your wheels on bearings, your axles on bearings.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's like got no resistance right now at all.
Yeah.
There's no resistance to this thing.
We'll
And
see.
we can't get it to go back to the same spot every time. It's like
Right.
so close, we can't get it to go back to the same spot. But I think I know where to put it. 1 little 1/4 ounce, just so we can say we balanced.
Okay. There's one thing for sure. If you're gonna ride a motorcycle, you're gonna be working on it. With my rear tire replaced and a checklist of maintenance tasks completed, I was just about ready to get this puppy back on the road. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. And as usual, I've included an optional donate link in the drop box for anybody that might like to contribute to this project. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the road.